Welcome to my land of death and fun, divided by water, but together we are one. St. Thomas, St. John, St. Roy and Water Island, come down and feel the breeze, and let me drink some crucial rum. Take a look around, I know you heard the sound of the steel pan beating and the music pumping. If you don't know about the world's greatest show, this is the I Got It, come let we go. Don't be afraid, don't be shy. This is the Don't be afraid, don't be shy. Everybody jump on the train. Lights up, take a jump with me. Lights up, take a wave with me. Wind up, take a ride with me. Everybody jump on. Lights up, take a jump with me. Lights up, take a wave with me. Wind up, take a ride with me. Everybody jump on. So many things to do. Friends and princess don't be late. And the next week after we going up, we don't be scared. And if you're hungry, always go out no bear. Starvation, fungi, we could get it at the food fair. Don't forget your Thomas too. Sugar cane body sorrow too. How does it taste to you? It's sweet like mango juice. Now you know why it's the greatest in the world. Come here for every boy, every girl. Don't be afraid, don't be shy. This is the Don't be afraid, don't be shy. Everybody jump around, show your hand. Rise up, take a jump with me. Rise up, take a wave with me. Wind up, take a ride with me. Everybody jump around. Rise up, take a jump with me. Rise up, take a wave with me. Wind up, take a ride with me. Everybody jump around. Village on the nights, you know we going live. Drinking food by foot, and like the wind just grew. Wednesday night boat ride, we rocking side to side, having a real good time with the guy taking a wine. Now that you busy, we drunk and we don't care. Every hand up in the air, Juve comes once a year, flooded with colors, feathers everywhere. Parade, we parade, I love this atmosphere. Don't be afraid, don't be shy. Don't be afraid, don't be shy. Everybody jump around, jump around. Hands up, take a jump with me. Rise up, take a wave with me. Wind up, take a ride with me. Everybody jump around. Rise up, take a jump with me. Rise up, take a wave with me. Wind up, take a ride with me. Everybody jump around. Check, 1, 2. Appreciate the live, y'all.
Now, back to the hottest talk show on the net with your host, Russ Sills.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the hottest talk show on the net. Yours truly, Russ Sills, in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in each and every Friday night with your boy. Yeah, tonight we have a great show in store for y'all. Tonight we have Miss Juanita Frett. She's the director of the community outreach for the Virgin Islands Senator President. Ms. Donna Frett Gregory. So she's in the building tonight. She have a great program that she spearheaded. It's called the Summer Saturdays View program. It's Kids Kitchen. So we're going to talk to Ms. Juanita Frett about this great program each and every Friday night. So definitely, so make sure y'all tell a friend. We're here tonight, man. So make sure y'all share the live. We appreciate y'all, man. All right? Cool. So it's the DFG, Community Impact Foundation, VI Inc., and this program is a kids meal kitchen that they're doing from students from pre-K all the way to 12th grade. So if you know anyone in the St. Thomas St. John district that is, would like a hot meal on a Saturday, Saturday afternoon. Make sure you're tuned in, man. We have a great schedule from here, starting from tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, but actually we had 2 days prior. So starting tomorrow, June 26th, all the way to July 31st. All right, cool. All right, shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. I'll see y'all, man. I'm gonna give you all a shout out later on in the show, but it's all about the Kids Kitchen Summer Saturdays meal program with yours truly, Director, the Community Outreach Director, Miss Juanita Frett. Good evening, Juanita. How you doing?
Hey, man. Good evening, everybody.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you for taking time out on your busy schedule for coming on the show. Really appreciate you.
Of course. I'm happy to be here.
All right. So, first of all, how's the weather in the Virgin Islands? Is it going to be too hot? Is it going to be rainy tomorrow? Because we want to make sure we get these kids a great hot meal for tomorrow.
Yeah, the weather's looking real good. So we should have an awesome day at Oppenheimer Beach with the kids tomorrow in St. John.
Most definitely. Most definitely. So y'all going to be in the St. John district tomorrow?
Yes.
All right. No doubt. No doubt. All right. So before we get started, let me give you all a little quick bio of Miss Juanita Frett. She was born and raised in the hospital ground community. Yeah, that's wrong. The field. I think that's what it is. St. Thomas, Virgin Island. Juanita Frett is an alumni of the other school, Charlotte Amalie High School, class of 2003. Whoa. She attended Benedict College in South Carolina and graduated summa cum laude with a bachelor's degree in biological science. She returned home in 2010 to pursue a career as a secondary science teacher. She taught at alma mater for 8 years, where for the last 3 years, she served as the science department chair. Although she enjoyed fulfilling rewards of teaching, she wanted to do more for the wider community. In the summer of 2017, she began working at the Virgin Islands Legislature, where she served as Community Outreach Director. In this role, she was able to assist community members with various issues, plan community events, and craft and collaborate on ideas for proposed legislation to better the VI for all. Currently, she works for Senate President Donna Frett Gregory, which dual roles as the Community Outreach Director and Special Projects Coordinator. Again, ladies and gentlemen, my virtual guest tonight, Ms. Juanita Frett. Awesome bio.
Thank you.
All right. So let's start off with the first question. What is the DFG? What DFG Community Impact Foundation? What is that foundation?
Okay, so basically the DFG Community Impact Foundation is a 501c nonprofit here in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. And this was actually founded, it's a pretty new nonprofit, but we started in 2019. And we've done a lot since then. Our goal and mission is basically to assess community needs and provide assistance where we needed to help and improve the overall social and economic needs of our community. And that just means that, we closely look at issues that impact women, children, and the elderly. And, we find ways where we can provide community support through programming, scholarships for students. And we also host various events that engage the public on issues that impact the community. So we're community-based, and we basically reach out wherever we see a need. We try to fill that gap. And just to add, the president of this organization is Donna Frett Gregory, and it was her vision to have, to give herself, in service, her passion for service, and her desire to create a Virgin Islands for all. And we saw that vision with her, and we pursued.
Most definitely. Kudos to Senator Donna Frett Gregory for all she have done in the Virgin Islands community. So the foundation was spearheaded by our Senate President Donna Frett Gregory, but as your expertise, you are also been in the legislature as a community outreach. So I would like to commend you as well for all you have done as well for your
Thank you.
yeah. So on what did this organization actually start? You said 2019, but let's go back. Let's go back when you was teaching in at Charlotte Amalie High School. We talked about before the show started about what really make you were passionate about this outreach program about kids, no kids left behind as far as getting a hot meal. So let's talk about that for a little bit. Let's share this with the audience.
So most definitely. So basically, my first love was teaching. I taught at Charlotte Amalie for about 8 years, as you mentioned in my bio. And during my time there, year after year, you know, I experienced, it was my own experience where I saw students who, you know, on Friday afternoons when it's lunchtime and that grab and go line, there's a handful of students who basically try to get that extra meal to take them through the weekend. And this is a real thing. It ain't just here in the Virgin Islands, it's across the United States. You know, there are, you know, unfortunate kids who when school closed, they don't eat till they come back. And I was able to witness that firsthand when I was a teacher at Charlotte Amalie High School. And so the kids' kitchen idea came off of that, where, you know, during the summer school is out, you know, there's summer programs, there's summer school that kids can get a meal. But then when it comes to Saturday and Sunday, you know, we have kids that are hungry. So we said, you know what, let's start a program where we can assist these children in our community, get them a hot meal on a Saturday to take them through. So that's where the idea came from. And when I brought it to DFG, she was all in, because of course she's experienced some of this as well as a commissioner of education. So we jumped right on it. You know, we did. So that's where the idea really was born. Yeah.
Most definitely. I mean, to actually see, I can only imagine to see firsthand kids on a Friday, like you said, they grab and go meals, and that's not just for Friday. Just imagine you got Saturday, Friday night. That's for Friday afternoon. You got Friday night dinner, Saturday, and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So I can only imagine. I can only imagine
exactly.
What those kids. Yeah. So I see that, you know, that really play a part in your passion of
yes.
you know, giving back to the community. So let's talk about the foundation, the nonprofit foundation, DFG Community Impact. Who are the founding members and officers of this nonprofit organization?
Yeah, so the founding members are, of course, Senate President Donna Frett Gregory. She is the founder, one of the founders, and she's the president. The vice president is her daughter, Alani Gregory. Okay. The secretary, her sons, Anwar Gregory, myself as the treasurer, Juanita Frett. And so we're the founding members of this organization. And, you know, it's so close knit, as everyone knows, she is my big sister. And so she, you know, she came to us with this. And you know, we just ran with it. Me with her kids, my nieces and nephews. You know, this is something that we plan to continue on as long as we can and pass it down. So, you know, that's where it started.
Most definitely. And you touched base on something that you said, Donna Frett Gregory. She was also the commissioner of education, so she kind of have also a good background of seeing all of this that, you know, that is impacting our public schools. You know,
yeah.
So you did say not just the Virgin Islands; it happened everywhere. I could only imagine where we're from. That, you know, we got kids that go in a whole weekend without food. You know what I'm saying? But I really appreciate that y'all keeping it in the family. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know,
Yeah,
starting
man.
within the family. All right, so what's the mission and the purpose of this organization?
Yeah, so the mission and purpose is to basically assess community needs and provide assistance where needed in all areas to help improve the overall social and economic needs of our community. And so one of the focuses, again, is, you know, we focus on women, children, the elderly. Those are our passionate areas. And we basically provide community support through programming, through scholarships for students, and through hosting events such as the Kids Kitchen and the Yes She Can Girls Conference that we've held in the past. Those are some of the events that we've hosted so far that that we use as a vessel, you know, for change. So.
Most definitely. So right now, are y'all collaborating your nonprofit foundation? Are y'all collaborating with any other nonprofit organization in the Virgin Islands?
Well, so and you're talking period or just for the Kids Kitchen initiative?
No, just for the program that y'all doing right now, the
Kids Kitchen, yeah. So we've collaborated with Department of Sports, Park and Recreation because some of our venues, some of the communities that we visited and we're going to be visiting is on a sports park. So we, you know, the Commissioner of Sports Parks, Mr. Calvert White, was open and willing to assist us in allowing us to use their facilities as distribution points. So that was a really great in-kind service of him. And then we also have collaborated with the Department of Housing, because we're going to be going into the housing communities come in the next 2 weeks. We visited one already so far, which is Corin Terrace community, and that was really good. That was our very first one. And so we've also collaborated with some other nonprofit and community organizations such as the Delta Sigma Theta sorority, the Alpha Kappa Alpha, the AKAs. So they've both donated and participated, volunteered to feed kids with us as well. Also, one of the Masonic lodges has also donated to our cause. The St. Thomas Lodge, I think it's 9679. So we've been collaborating with many organizations. We've reached out, you know, across. We've gotten overwhelming support from community businesses, you know, to support this initiative. Of course, you can't do anything without funding, and so we reached out for donations, and you know, we've received some support, large support from our community so far.
So how can someone like myself here in the United States can you know, donate to this great cause?
Yeah. So if anyone wants to donate, they can send a check written to the DFG Community Impact Foundation, and they can send that check to our mailbox, which is P.O. Box 9124. All right, 9124. And that's St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, 00801. All right, so again, you can send that check to P.O. Box 9124, St. Thomas, VI, 00801. And we'll be so gracious. I'm grateful for your donation. Yeah.
Most definitely, most definitely. If you're just joining us on the Facebook Live, we have the Community Outreach Director for Senator President Virgin Islands, Senator President Dr. Frett Gregory, Ms. Juanita Frett. She's in the building with us tonight. She's my virtual guest on the JMO Talk Show. We're talking about a program that she spearheaded with her big sister, Senator Frett Gregory. It's called the Kids Kitchen. Kids Kitchen. It's a meal Saturday, every summer Saturday meal program that they're spearheaded from June 12th, which they already started, all the way to July 31st. And it goes down from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And if you're a pre-K student, from pre-K all the way to 12th grade. It doesn't matter if you're a public school, private school. If you're a student in the pre-K program all the way to 12th grade, you know, come on out to the different locations and get a hot meal. Hot meal. Juanita, tell us some of the vendors that is sponsoring this program.
Yeah, okay. So basically, we contacted, what we did was we reached out to local businesses as well as caterers to see who will, you know, take the charge in creating these meals. And so the goal was to feed at least 80 to 100 kids every Saturday. So far, we've been able to accomplish that goal in the first two that we've done. We've so far fed over 200 kids. Awesome. And so, yeah, so we've reached out to, you know, Halva Hart's Kitchen. He is a local entrepreneur here in the Virgin Islands. He took the charge on, and he did our first meals. He's doing another one for us as well coming up. We also have Tap and Still restaurant in St. John. They will be actually be providing the meals for tomorrow's session. We have the McDonald's, local McDonald's. Actually, yeah, Mickey D's, man. Mickey D's stepped up to the plate, and they took 2 Saturdays. So they're going to be providing meals when we go to the Bavoni community and the Oswald Harris Court community. We also have, there's one other food spot, which is the Chicken and Bowling restaurant and bowling alley. They took a Saturday as well. They were eager to sponsor. So we have quite a few. And then the St. Thomas Restaurant Group, that's another local kitchen here that is providing meals. So yeah, so you know, we've reached out, and the community definitely answered.
Most definitely. So my next question to you, Juanita, is I know that you call out Mickey D's. Of course, Mickey D's. Every kid loved Mickey D's.
Yes.
Growing up, Mickey D's. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Before Pizza Hut, Blake's Chicken Fry was Mickey D's. So yes. I know that's a great initiative what McDonald's is doing. However, are these meals like vegan, oriented, or have some kind of don't eat meat, because we got the Rastafarians and a lot of people that yes. in a healthy lifestyle now, what I'm saying? So are these meals are prepared for like people that don't eat meat, vegan, yes. etc.?
Yes. So of course we wanted to make sure not only we're just feeding kids, right? But we wanted to also make sure that we are able to feed any kid, whether you eat meat or whether you don't. So all the meals are prepared. They're hearty meals, meaning so they all include a vegetable, a starch, a protein, and we did have every Saturday we have an option for the vegetarian kid or the non-meat eater. All right. So I think our first Saturday we had a really nice baked chicken, macaroni, vegetable plate. And with that, we had tofu as the protein that day for our non-meat eaters. Okay. And so, I said hearty meal. So we all know McDonald's is a fun meal. Yeah. And we have to, we wanted to make sure that, we include something fun in the program as well for kids, right? So so McDonald's, of course, they will also have a fish option for those students on those days that don't eat meat. So we made sure to think about all the holistic kid as we were doing this program as well.
Most definitely. Yes. So right now I know that you're going to be doing a lot more radio spots, whatever it's podcasts, local radio station, promoting the Saturday
Kids Kitchen
program,
yeah.
Kids Kitchen. Another question just off the rip of my head. Let's say that funding is coming in and is just overwhelming. Are y'all planning to push it back I know July 31st is the last day of the Kids Kitchen Saturday program, meal program. But are y'all willing to push it back in like August, some dates in August?
Yeah, so most definitely. And so, you know, if we do receive funding to be able to push it back, we will. We most definitely will. We haven't met our quota yet. Where we're getting pretty close, but we still can take some more donations. But if we see where we can extend it, we will extend it. And so the goal for this summer was to be able to feed a minimum 1,000 kids, right?
Okay.
And so we're well on our way to that number, because so far already we've fed over 200. And
Okay.
so and then the long-term goal to this program is to be able to do this every summer in multiple neighborhoods on a given Saturday. Because right now,
not even the summer, but what about holidays? Holidays.
well, I mean, anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
We will never say no, as long as the support is there from the community. If we can do it on weekends, in between the school year and holidays, we most definitely will. We're open to it all. That's part of our mission, right? So yeah, once we have the support, we will take it. We will take it where it needs to go.
So if I saw on the flyer that on the bottom of the flyer, it says students earn community service hours, see link to sign up or call 340 number. Tell us a little bit about that as well, that student earn community service hours.
Yeah, so so we all know that high school students must complete 100 hours of community service as part of their graduation requirement, right? And so we know too that during COVID, and even still, it's still a little hard for students to get those hours in, because you have COVID restrictions in different places. When kids, students before was able to go to the home for the elderly and help out, they can't go there anymore. So we wanted to make sure we have an avenue for students to get their community service hours. And so we put that link out, and we got about 10 students that signed up. And those students have been moving throughout the community with us so far. We have a set of them that's coming with us to St. John tomorrow. And so we just wanted to make sure that we provided an avenue for students to be able to get some of those community service hours that they need for their graduation requirement.
Awesome. And it could be any public high school.
Yeah, any student, any public high school.
Can.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And we do have a mix. We currently do have a mix of students from both high schools. So.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
So just to kind of piggyback, we're gonna give all that information before you leave. If you'd like to donate, if anyone would like to donate to your foundation, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said earlier today, some friends of mine had a Zoom call earlier, and I told them that my guest tonight was you from the foundation and what y'all do, and they were like, yeah, let me know how we could donate. So a lot of people, like I said, from abroad would like to just give back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Giving it back to our community. It doesn't matter if you went to CAHS, Ivani Darken. This is for the community. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that if you went to town school, country school, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I see that they started down in the west. They started Corinth Terrace. They're gonna end up down at Boboni. They're also taking initiative and going St. John. So then no kids are left behind. So we, you know what I'm saying? And another thing too, and I know with y'all expertise, definitely I know that y'all, are planning in the back of your heads that, hey, we're gonna take this here to St. Croix one of these days.
Oh no, that's in the works, right? For sure. So everything you have to take in strides, right? So we're starting here in the St. Thomas St. John district, but we have gotten some interest from the Big Island. And so we're working to see when we'll be able to have this push on St. Croix as well. So that's in the works. You know, we're working those logistics out for that expansion. So we've got some interest, and we definitely do want to touch the Big Island as well. That's for sure.
Most definitely. I like that. Man. So this thing this definitely is going to be a program that, you know, we're going to be seeing more. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we could get the boss, Senate President Dr. Frett Gregory on the show one of these days. Not, you know, talking about the foundation and also other stuff that she have the community doing as well. So hopefully that could be in the making. It's 8:30.
We can arrange that.
Yeah, most definitely. It's 8:30. Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. I see y'all, man. John C. Joseph, thank you. What's up, cuz? I'm messing up your name. Miles Adams, thank you for tuning in. Stacy Rose, appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Dr. Yami, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Andrea Hamilton, thank you for tuning in. Lynn Joseph, thank you for tuning in. Frankie Gibbs, thank you for tuning in, and much more. Make sure y'all share the live, man. Share the live. So tomorrow, Saturday, June 26th, we headed. Where is the location for tomorrow?
All right, so Kids Kitchen will be at Oppenheimer Beach tomorrow on St. John. We're going to be doing our meal distribution on Love City, and we encourage any kids in the community, you know, parents, you know, you can bring your kids on over. We'll have more than enough to support the kids that come to Oppenheimer Beach tomorrow in St. John. So we're looking forward to that.
Most definitely. Oppenheimer, I never heard of that beach. Never heard of it. Never. Is it something like how Cinnamon Bay, Trunk Bay? I would say that.
So Oppenheimer Beach, I guess you can call it a nice hidden secret of St. John, but it is a beach that is under Sports Park and Recreation.
Okay.
And so, yeah, and that's the beach.
Is it
that
like in the Cruz Bay area, or is it Carl Bay area?
No, it's on the Cruz Bay side. So it's one of the last, it's right before Maho Bay. So it's like Trunk Bay, Hawks Nest. It's on the line with those.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Never heard of it, Oppenheimer. Okay,
yeah, so it's just like 8 minutes from Cruz Bay. Yeah.
Okay. Most definitely. All right, so to Oppenheimer tomorrow. Let's go down the list. What else? Pulling up the flyer again. So on July 3rd, y'all gonna keep it at, okay, no, that's John Brew. That's down in the west, John Brew. I saw John. Okay, John Brew. So y'all bringing it back to St. Thomas down in the west, John Brew Bay Beach on July 3rd. Then on Saturday, July 10th, you're at Oswald Harris Court Community Center. That's housing.
Housing, we come in.
Rock City housing. Yeah. All right. So that's on July 10th. July 17th, that's where you're on my turf now. Bavoni Community Center. Yeah, y'all taking it to the countryside. Yeah.
Yes.
Bavoni Community Center on July 17th. On Saturday, July 24th, we're going down PMP, down in the ghettos.
Ghettos, yes.
Right around the corner from CAHS. PMP, that's on July 24th. And then we're going to end it again. We're going to take it back to the east countryside. We're going Al McBean Recreational Complex over at McBean Center. Most definitely. That's some nice locations, man. Anything for Water Island? I mean, anything?
No, but you know what? The Water Island kids, you know, can jump on that ferry over and meet us wherever we're at, man. Yeah, they can come meet us wherever we're at. So
makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, they could just jump on the boat and then head west and Jambu. Most definitely they could check it out on July 3rd.
July 3rd, yeah.
Most definitely. You know what? For all the years I banner raise. I went Water Island one time in my life. That was when I was initiated. I don't remember nothing, nada, nothing
Don't
at
feel
all.
bad. We have a lot of Centomians and who have not been to Water Island. You will be
Yeah.
surprised.
And
So
I heard it. I heard it's pretty nice over there. It's like a little
it
getaway,
is.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it
Yeah,
is, honestly.
I never, and I said, you know what? When I go back home, I got to like start expanding. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Instead
it's a
of staying in the
must.
norm.
You gotta know your place have, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
yeah.
yeah.
I didn't even say I know you had houses over there. I just thought it was just one
Mhm.
island. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got
Wow.
nice houses over
Most
there.
definitely, most definitely. So um again, this is a nonprofit organization.
Mhm.
Can you tell us a little bit how it is funded, other than, you know what I'm saying? I know it's
Yeah.
a nonprofit, but is it funded by private donors, anything?
Yeah, so basically, just like with any nonprofit organization, we're just funded through community outreach, basically. So community partners, different businesses, other organizations. Once you have a good cause, people tend to want to help.
Right,
So that's how we're funded. It's just raw fundraising through activities that we do, and just organizations and businesses wanting to help that donate to us for a specific cause. So it's just raw fundraising. Yep.
most definitely. So the
Mm.
Kids Kitchen, that's a name that y'all came up with, or that's another initiative or another program?
Oh no! So
Okay,
Kids Kitchen is totally DFG Community Impact Foundation. So we
okay,
came up with the name, and it kind of comes from Soup Kitchen.
mhm,
Like a Soup Kitchen is a Saturday program that the unfortunate can go and get a meal, and so
right.
we just put our swing on it and we call it Kids Kitchen,
Kids Kitchen. Okay.
because we're only feeding kids. So I just we've had we've had some parents who come, they want to eat too, but our goal is to we
Feed the
feeding the
kids.
kids first, and
Yeah.
whatever is left we gonna share, you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah,
And I and
yeah.
I and I thought about that. I was gonna ask that, but I said, nah, I don't
Yeah,
think
and,
you're
and
going.
you
But
know, and
yeah,
yeah, it's natural, but
yeah,
we have our program times. We feed between 11:30 and 1 p.m. And we always stay a little bit over just for the last straggler. But once all the kids have gotten their meal,
right.
whatever is left, we always share. So we're.
Most definitely. Do y'all
Yeah.
provide any type of transportation for these kids? Because sometimes, again, too, a lot of kids in the housing projects or the housing community, transportation is difficult. So let's
Mm-hmm.
just say, I live Passing Garden, but y'all at John Ruby, I really need something to eat. So is there anything or any other nonprofit collaboration that y'all working with to at least get kids to and from to these locations on a Saturday to get a hot meal?
Mm-hmm. And so the short answer is no. We don't have transportation from one community to the next, but
Gotcha.
that's why we're actually going into most of the communities. That's why we did Corwin Terrace in the community. You know what I mean? Last week we were at Griffith Park, and Griffith Park is a little central location. You have Garden Street, you have French Town, all
Savan,
those kids came
Savan,
from
yeah.
those surrounding areas, Savan. It's in just walking. They're outside anyway. So they come, they walked in. And of course, the park is open on the weekends to play basketball. So we had the community kids there. We also last week had a baseball clinic, some kids from a baseball clinic that we were able to feed to, who were just happened to be at the park. So, we don't have transportation from one neighborhood to the next, but we really did it inside of neighborhoods so that we can gear towards those area specific kids.
Most definitely, most definitely. And I know that would have been a question in one of my Facebook Live about as far as transportation, for kids. I know that's kind of pushing it too, you know what I'm saying? But I understand. I totally understand. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if we could get the school bus drivers, donating their time and the government approving the school buses to kind of go to and from, that would be great. But
Yeah, and
you don't want to reach. You don't want to reach.
Yeah, but that's part of the goal for long term, right? Is to be able to go to multiple neighborhoods on a given Saturday. So right now we're just starting out, so we're only able to do one Saturday per one location per Saturday. But the end goal is really to be able to do at least 3 or 4 locations on Saturday. Yes. Wow. So as we grow and as we continue to get community support, that's the mission. That's the mission.
There's a question. This is my question. Not off topic, but just concerned. The food prices. That is very. I ain't gonna lie. Is outrageous. It could be overwhelming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How is that making out as far as, do you see people kind of like, I'll get back with you, Juanita, let me see how,
so we've definitely we've definitely had some businesses that we did reach out to that, because of the high cost of food, they they just weren't in a place to donate, and we completely understand that. But the ones that were able to, they did, and we're grateful. We're grateful for everything. So but we did reach out to some places that were unable to offer their services due to some of the high costs, and not only in food, but of course in other areas. And I won't say the other areas because we ain't come here to talk about that.
yeah, most definitely. Well, something, I'm gonna tell you this here, right? At my job at the hospital, we have a cafeteria, and they open up till like 2 in the morning, and sometimes they don't, people just don't come out to the cafeteria. Maybe they walk with their own food, or probably the volume is not as high. And, you seen pans of food. And just one day I just asked them, I'm like, so what y'all gonna do with these food? Are y'all freezing it? Back in the days, you put it in the freezer and you serve it. Right. They're like, no. They're like, no, we throw it away. I'm like, y'all throw it away? They're like, yeah, we cannot freeze, we cannot do like what we do home. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about people getting sued, getting sick, et cetera, et cetera. Some people just can't eat leftover food, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that I'm like, wow, all of this food going to waste. So I'm asking them, like, can y'all go to, like, on the street and feed the people? And they say no. You know what I'm saying? Because, what if they get sick? They go to the hospital. So there's a lot of red tape, but just the reason why I'm bringing this here up is that food. Just imagine, a lot of food like that getting thrown away, where somebody, you know what I mean?
And you'd be surprised how much that happens, because you have to be compliant with the FDA and all of these different regulations. So. But yeah, man, we're just trying to do what, fill that gap in whatever small way we can.
Right.
And so, yeah, and
I got you.
It's a tough situation.
Yeah, it's very tough. So that's why we asking these kids to, come on out. Parents, or if you know anyone on the Facebook Live that someone in the St. Thomas, St. John district that is, struggling, ain't nothing to just, talk about, what I'm saying? Help, let's help. Let's help support this program. Like I said, when I saw the flyer, I was like, yo, I gotta reach out to you. Let's see if we could get on the show, and let's, have a Q&A, because I think this is a very, very great program.
Yeah.
And when you told me about, you as a teacher, seeing these kids, what I'm saying, like going for the grab and go, and sometimes they're asking for extra.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, we that, God bless us, with a good job, a good family, and, a good support system where we never go hungry. Just imagine these kids. So, I hope that, people that is listening to us right now that had that selfish mindset in them that they always use the people, kids for food, have a better understanding now. You know what I'm saying? That,
Yeah.
and this thing is real. Is right here in our backyard, right here amongst
Oh
us.
yeah. Oh
That
yeah.
we got kids that they look forward to going to school, like they never miss school. Their attendance is so high because they making sure that they get a meal. They, breakfast, lunch, and a grab and go. You know what I mean? Just to make it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
it's very as a teacher's man, shoot, I've shed my share of tears, you know what I mean? And I would be that I was that teacher in the line to get what I could get to share with them, So it's a tough thing
yeah,
to watch,
right.
but it inspired us to do this program,
Most definitely.
based on that, it inspired us to do this program. So it yeah, but Kids Kitchen is a positive, it's a push in a small way, but in a good
Most
way
definitely.
towards filling the gap of childhood hunger, in the Virgin Islands. So, we just hoping and we're welcoming community members near, far, to donate to us, so that we could keep this going for years to come and increase it in any ways that we can.
Most
So
definitely. Big shout out to the boss, the Senate President, Dr. Frett Gregory, for spearheading
yes.
this foundation. So kudos to Senator Frett Gregory for doing a great job, and everyone that have their hands in this kitchen Saturday meal program. I think is very, very important that kids get a good meal, get a good meal,
Yeah.
so they could, without the meal you can't function, you can't think properly, you can't do
Yeah.
anything. So thank you, Juanita, man, for coming on the show. Really appreciate it. Before you go, can you just give anyone your information, or again that information if they would like to donate? Your information, like your social media information, if they'd like to know
Sure.
more about Kids Kitchen, and again, if they would like to donate to the program.
Okay, yeah. So again, I'm Juanita Frett. I am one of the founding members of the DFG Community Foundation, Community Impact Foundation, and of course, this organization was spearheaded by Senator Donna Frett Gregory. The program is Kids Kitchen, and it's basically a Saturday feeding program. And we'll be running it from June 12th all the way to July 31st from 11:30 to 1 in various locations. If you would like to donate to our cause, you can write a check to us, to the DFG Community Impact Foundation, and have it mailed to our P.O. Box 9124, St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, 00801. And you can donate to us through that medium. If you want more information, if you need to talk to me directly, you can always hit me up on my Facebook page. It's just Lamor Frett on Facebook. That's LAMOR Frett on Facebook. Or you can also hit up the Senator Donna Frett Gregory's Facebook page in that inbox, and you can ask any questions, reach out to us there as well. And so look out if you want to know where we're going to be next. Well, tomorrow we're going to be at the Oppenheimer Beach on St. John. Then from there, we'll be at Oswald Harris Court, the Bavoni community, Paul and Passing Gardens Ghettos. We're going to be there on Saturday, 24th. And then our last one would be on Saturday, July 31st at the Alvin McBean complex. So, we're just asking the kids to come out, man.
You forgot July 3rd at Jambil Beach down in
Oh,
the
thank
west
you.
as
Yep,
well. Yeah.
July 3rd. Thank you for that. July 3rd, John Brewer's Beach will be
No,
down
no
there.
doubt, no
So
doubt. And again, everything is on a Saturday, so don't go down in the community on a Sunday
yeah.
looking for a hot meal. I know they would love to do a Sunday, but this is just on a summer Saturday meal program. All right. So make sure if you know anyone in your family, anyone in the family from pre-K all the way to 12th grade, pre-K all the way to 12th grade. It doesn't matter if you're private school, public school. You have to
Yep.
be a student to be eligible to get a summer Saturday meal. All right. Sponsored by the DFG Community Impact Foundation, VI Inc.,
Yeah.
aka Kids Kitchen. Juanita, Fred, thank you. Appreciate you, man. All the best. Give my love to Senator Fred Gregory for doing an awesome job for spearheading this program.
Okay, yeah, same to you. I just want to also say thank you to the members of our team who have been, rolling with me every Saturday. We're out, we work all week and then we're working on Saturday getting these meals out, but we do it from our heart. So all the team members, Jamila, Kim, the senator, Monet, we're Pam, we're all out there, our students. Of course, big shout out to our donors who have already donated. McDonald's team, Halva Hearts Kitchen, and the many others that has donated to us, and those that will be donating so that we can continue this program. I want to just say thank you to everyone, and also big thank you to you, JMO Talk Show, for having us, for having me here to talk about our organization, what we stand for, and about Kids Kitchen,
Most definitely.
So thank you.
Most definitely. Thank you again. All the best for all y'all future endeavors, man. Y'all doing a great job, man. Great job. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Most definitely. All right. Talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Take care. All right. All right. So that was Juanita Frett, the director of community outreach for the Senator Virgin Island Senate President, Donna Frett Gregory. She also, with her big sister, Senator Frett Gregory, spearheaded this program alongside her family members. Started the DFG Community Impact Foundation, VI Inc., nonprofit organization that caters to the kids on a Saturday. They make sure that on a Saturday, these kids from various housing community and throughout the St. Thomas St. John district get a hot meal, a hot lunch meal. Program started on June 12th and is going down all the way to July 31st. And it's from 11:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Again, tomorrow they're going to be in St. John at Oppenheimer Beach. Then on July 3rd, Saturday, July 3rd, John Brewer Beach down in the west. That's down by UVI. Then they're taking it to housing, also at Harris Court on July 10th. And they go to the Bovoni Center, Community Center on Saturday, July 17th. Saturday, July 24th, they're going to go down to PMP, Passing Garden, aka Ghettos. And then they're going to top it off the last Saturday, July 31st at Al McBean Recreational Complex. All right. Shout out to Juanita Frett for coming on the JMO Talk Show. They're doing a great job, man. Kudos to them. And again, if you'd like to support and donate, hit up on Facebook. Her name is LAMOR Frett. LAMOR Frett. All right. Hit up and see how you could donate to this cause. All right. Before we go, I got a couple little shout outs I would like to let y'all know about tomorrow. All right. Tomorrow, I'm looking for the flyer. All right. So tomorrow here in Atlanta, Georgia. In Atlanta, Georgia, we have Connie Lindsay. She's having a for the culture backyard event. It's going down tomorrow. Okay, so if you're in the Ellenwood, Georgia location, it's all about the backyard for the culture. I'm pulling up the flyer in a few minutes. Give me a second there. So that's going down tomorrow, Saturday, June 26th, here in Ellenwood. I'm going to pull up that flyer. Also on St. John on Sunday, June 27th at the East Bar and Grill in St. John from 4:30 to 7:30. Aim High Society 340 presents a VI Men Male Empowerment Network live. They're gonna have special guest appearances. You have to RSVP for seating at www.society340.org, or you could call 340-690-3585. They have a shuttle that is going to be available to and from St. John Ferry, and it's going to be picking up at 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. All right, make sure you wear your mask. That's in St. John. For more info, you can go to Sherman Brown Facebook page for more info. The Aim High Society 340 presents. All right. Also, back to Connie here in Atlanta. It's the Caribbean culture for the culture. I'm trying to pull up the flyer. Come on, flyer. What you doing? For the culture, that's Saturday, June 26th from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. celebrating Caribbean American Heritage Month. They're going to have a lot of food vendors, food and drink vendors. No outside food, no outside drink. Make sure you got a ticket. Get a free ticket. It's a free event. Just go ahead and hit up Connie Lindsay, or you could check out the Backyard Events. Go to Backyard Events Facebook page and get your free ticket. Again, it's going to get a lot of food vendors. It's a backyard event, and again, no outside food. So make sure y'all come on out from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. The VI Comfort Pate Van going to be in the building, man. They got the best pates that I taste here in Atlanta right now. So shout out to Delia Smith Boney and her family doing a great job, an awesome job with those pates. They're going to be in the building tomorrow at Connie's, all right? And last but not least, next week, Friday on the JMO Talk Show, we're going to have Ms. Kendra Roach. Ms. Kendra Roach, she's going to be hosting a financial literacy virtual workshop for youths from 13 years old to 24 years old, sponsored by First Bank VI. So that's going down. On July. They got 3 dates actually, June 21st, July 6th, and July 21st. All right. So make sure you're up in the place to be for that financial literacy virtual workshop. All right. It's for youths from 13 years old to 24 years old. It's a free workshop. So Kendra Roach, you're going to be my Facebook virtual guest next week, Friday. All right. Cool, man. Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. I see y'all, man. Lolo, thank you for tuning in. Lolo Fredericks, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Willie Harris, thank you for tuning in. Lieutenant Pamisa, thank you for tuning in. Pinky Smith, thank you for tuning in. Mass Adams, appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. John C. Joseph, hey, cuz, thank you for tuning in. Stacy Rose, thank you for tuning in. Frankie Gibbs, Lynn Joseph, Dr. Yami, thank you for tuning in. Andrea Hamilton, thank you for tuning in, and much, much more. Appreciate y'all, man. And it's 8:58. Thank y'all for tuning in again. And we definitely going to see y'all next week, Friday, on the JMO Talk Show, each and every Friday night from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is your boy, Russ Sills, signing off. Make sure y'all support the Summer Saturdays Meal Program, the Kids Kitchen in St. Thomas, in St. John. Make sure y'all supported kids. Come on out, get a free meal. Sponsored by DFG Community Impact Foundation, BI, nonprofit organization out in St. Thomas, St. John District. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. I'll see y'all next week. Be safe. Have a safe weekend. Make sure you stay cool. It's hot out there. All right? Make sure you drink plenty of water. And if you don't if you have to, please wear your mask. You know, we're still in the COVID pandemic era. So until it's clear that no more masks, please wear your mask if you have to. If you don't have to, or if you don't feel like, still walk with it, keep it nearby, you know, just so, you know, people don't start acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? All right. Talk to y'all soon, man. Peace and hair grease. One love. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.